Joe here from About Going Blind, and welcome back to another edition of the Sunday Sermon, part 12. So, today, on this fine Sunday, a few things I wanted to discuss, diving right into it. Streaming platforms not catering to blind people. Audio description mainly. So, for probably the last 6 weeks now, I've had to have audio description on everything that I watch on telly. Going to films, I use the AD there. Netflix, really good for AD, although I do need to have somebody with me to put it on, but it is what it is. Hopefully, as technology evolves, I'll be able to talk at my remote or the telly and it'll put it on for me. But yeah, Netflix, really good for it. Disney, really good. Prime, dog shit. Absolute dog shit. And I'm not just talking older stuff, which I understand isn't gonna have AD on unless it's probably a big film, big series, maybe. But everything that Prime puts on, all the new stuff, doesn't have AD. So audio description, for those of you that don't know, is basically what it says on the tin. It's somebody somewhere in a studio recording dialogue that lets me know what's happening in between scenes, who's talking, who's entering the room, things like that. It's really good. It helps me enjoy things with Liv that we used to do before. It helps me have that sense of normality, I guess. But for some reason, Prime and Jeff Bezos have that because your streaming platform is dog shit. That's 3 times I've said that, and I mean it. It's yeah, there's things on there I want to watch. There's new stuff on there, and I can't watch it, and it's a bit sad, really. It's a bit shit because yeah, I want to be able to enjoy those things. So, if you're watching this, please start putting things on your streaming platform with AD. Me and my community would really appreciate it. I do have a quick story about AD though. So we're going back a few years now. My nana always loved technology. Oh, she was the first person I knew that had a mobile phone. And when flat screen tellies came out, she was the first person I knew that got a flat screen telly. She even bought a Blu-ray player with it. I think she only ever had one Blu-ray, which was The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. But anyway, I digress. So she'd had the telly set up, put in. It was all working fine, and then that night I got a phone call off her, or it might have been like the day after or a couple of days after, telling me I needed to go around and help her. And I'm like, why? What's up? She's like, there's somebody talking on telly. It's doing my head in. So I rushed round, wondering what was going on. And she was like, listen. And obviously, AD, it was a brand new thing. She had there was a button on a remote that she could press, which she didn't know she'd press. She didn't know what it were. Luckily, I was able to just press it and turn it off. But yeah, it was a funny little story. So yeah, it's it'd be really handy if every program, every film had it on. Now I understand that can't be the case for all the things, but with AI being the way it is now and technology advancing, I'd like to think it could be on all new things. So yeah, Jeff, help us out. And I suppose quickly following onto that, obviously I've mentioned why I started the channel and things. Now I know I'm not I'm never going to get hundreds of thousands of views and things like that. It would be nice. It would be great. Um, but I do. It's an easy thing for me to do to sit here and talk with nobody around me and just talk and ramble on really. And I kind of just wanted to bring awareness to. I mean, this could happen to anybody, and it's unfortunate it's happened to me. I have tried to stay positive. There has been ups and downs, and there will continue to be ups and downs. And I know people might think it's a bit silly or me having a laugh at myself and taking the piss, but that's my way of dealing with it. So that that's just how I am. I can try and be upfront and honest, which I think I am being with you guys. So like normally before all this happened on an evening, I'd come into my garage, I'd play my PlayStation for an hour and a half. Can't do that anymore. So I want to put my time and effort into something else and learning something new, video editing, editing on Canva, creating bits and trying my best really, which I guess is all I can do. I've got a push bike that I can't go out on. I've got I got a drone for Christmas last year. I've taken out 3, 4 times. I can't use it anymore. I'm gonna have to sell it. And I can either sit here and think, or sit here on an evening and think, God, ain't life shit? Ain't life cruel? Why me? Woe is me. Or I can put my time and effort into something else. That hour and a half that I've always had on an evening, and do something different and do something positive as well and help other people. Other people that might be struggling, that might feel young. Like I do still feel young. I'm 37. I'm in the prime of my life. And this has been taken away from me. My sight's been taken. So what do I do? Would some people rather me sit there and wallow in self pity, drink, and go into a deep, dark hole of despair and who knows? Or do I come in here and record some videos about how I'm feeling? Because I know it sounds daft. If I do feel down or I am feeling low, coming in here and sitting and recording a video and getting my thoughts and feelings out there. It's like a lot of people say, like to write stuff down, write a diary about how you're feeling, but I can't write, so I'll record and I'll put it out for the world to see because I'm not bothered. Like I want people to know my story and to know my journey and really to see where this all can take me. Obviously, I spoke about hundreds of thousands of views. A couple of thousands of views would be nice, but ultimately, like I said, I've said on so many occasions, if nobody sees it, this is for me. And if that's not for you, then fair enough. But if you don't want to watch, fair enough. But liking and sharing, it massively helps me. And if I can reach people that don't know me but might be interested in my story, then fantastic. But that just needs help along the way. So yeah, I know I've spoken about it a lot of times, but that's what this is for me. And I know it might not be for everyone, but what else are you gonna do? Sit here, be sad, or talk about it? We always encourage, and especially men. I know it was World Mental Health the other day to talk and to open up. And if people put this channel down, if people that's fine. But in the same respect, you want people to talk and open up. So here I am. It's raw. It's me laid bare essentially. So yeah, I just wanted to really touch on that as best I can. And I suppose really all taken away from that, what I would love for this to become is, I don't know, you see so many of them and I don't want to, I know it's a crowded like market, but ultimately talking to people who have had ups and downs, who have gone through things, how they've coped, how you've come through the other side, what you've done to keep positive, all those kind of things are relevant to me and relevant to this channel. So yeah, I guess I really would like to have guests on. I would like to build this into something. I have tapped people that I know to get them on, and I'm going to start doing that. And ultimately, I would love for that to lead into something. But again, if it doesn't, but it reaches their followers and my followers and helps again, then fantastic stuff. And just lastly, really, I know for like a few weeks I have been a bit negative and a bit down about things. So I've recently discovered something, I guess, positive from not having any sight or having very little sight. As you are aware, I can't really like use my phone and things now. So what I've discovered is what's going on in the wider world I don't really know about. And that's great because like I don't watch the news. I've really got into like listening to the radio, but it will literally be Talk Sport, Radio 5 Live, or Radio Sheffield, and it'll be sport related. And that's what I know about. So for all the shit that happens in the world and stuff that used to like affect me, and I still am very passionate about these things, but I don't know about them now. So it doesn't really bother me. And I suppose it's quite sad, but in the same respect, fantastic. For all I know, AI could be taking over the world tomorrow. Trump could be sending nukes to Donny Town Centre, and I would have no idea. And that's really nice. It's a really nice feeling. The thing is with social media, it will show you if you're reading something negative, bad about the country, the Prime Minister, the police, whatever it is, and you're interested in that type of content, then the algorithms on social media will keep pushing you that type of content. If you're interested in how the spaceships work or UFOs or conspiracy theories, you'll get pushed that type of content, and that's how things work within that kind of space. I'm not really in that space anymore, so I'm kind of just like I can find what I want to find, I can listen to what I want to listen to, and it's really really liberating. It feels ace. Because there were a point like beginning of this year, I was like, God, like there's so much hate and vitriol in the world, and it gets you down because you think about what like your kids, what world your kids are going to grow up in, and how it's going to be. And I still think about those things, but I don't think about them in a negative way because I don't really hear or see that negativity anymore. So yeah, can't be many positives from this, but that is one. So yeah, Step away from your phones, step away from social media, because it does you the world of good. And just concentrate on those around you, I guess. I know what's been said 1,000 times over, but it's so true. When something gets taken away from you that you didn't know could be taken away, it it feels great. So yeah, just food for thought on this Sunday sermon. So thank you all for tuning in. Like I say every week, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Pop a comment if you disagree with anything I've said, if you agree with anything I've said. And let's get this video to Jeff Bezos so we can put AD on Prime. The shithead. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Coming up this week on the channel, I don't have a Rovers vlog coming out this week. I am going to record something along like my history with Rovers and how long I've been supporting, things like that. But I am going to sit down with Liv, hopefully on Wednesday, and have her on. She's got something really exciting coming up next week, and I wanted to talk about it, and I want to champion her because she's lived this journey with me. So, yeah, please show some love when that comes out, and I will speak to you all soon.